But I cannot muntum mfamo humba mntasi how a ban or spend this car odesi market also a 24-hour market. Os makola oho. Kantemanto oho. Kejetia oho. Takrade market oho. Muhu market biya wo Ghana CCA around 24 hours. Inti say aban so obesi 24-hour economy marketer. Waboma shops no that my shop owners no were around 3 shifts. We recruit nkofo ma wa yejuma 3 shifts. And now what the 3 shop owners ma the ones that go one per ton 8 hours and as a wado corner for fraba no so abeshire nzama wa ton now they for another 8 hours. Then you for fraba so about another day for another 8 hours. I cannot understand. Osande entum force obi ada unbe shop by all means 24 hours on phone conference na wonye djuma man.
Yen tomba nchene ba ire ni adwene.
Na se bia mba wan boto ade 2 days a. One not about to work a cordon get the hole. And think about it. Ghana ha. How is a market going to function 24 hours? In fact, advanced country in far we are seeing na market operate 24 hours. Not New York, not UK, not the Sydney, Australia that they mention. Nowhere in this world. Nenda internet abe shopping online. Shops in the crown, many of them are closing down.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't make any sense. How a ban also expand this car. We see 24-hour market across the country. Unless one explanation, maybe a new pop we could go during the day. Nan some of us are minim. But it really ought to be of concern to Ghana na how we yet no ma aban was spend yeniska because of some phantom policy of 24-hour economy. Okay, then is it not surprising to you that for years and one can want to define what 24-hour economy is? Because it doesn't make any sense. Companies are what demand, what run, what tema every day since 1910. Consequent takradia, flour mills, gasem. Why Ejuma? It doesn't require President Mahama to come and tell them that Ejuma 24/7.
Because demand,
there is demand. They have a ready market. Na pepe mission. Say, look, Nkano, takrade, cocoa processing. Why Ejuma all the time? And see, because of that, and Dr. Addison, ne a paper company. No, ni PCC, where a paper packaging. They were also running 24 hours because one product, no cocoa processing ledger, what that package one cocoa export. That's how it works. Addison no company obey a paper because gasem. What you paper that bag one cement. But if there's no gasem, one offer staff no on your uncle.
Bread demand in Hobia and Paddy and Nato.
Now, Nankasa agencies are promising Ghana full youth there. Or around the 3 shifts may be in the Juma 24-hour economic secretary at the 24 hours. 107.3. Boroni. So it really doesn't make any sense. But what that shabo Nkofunye Jezi womb.
Teaching China chain.
Economy biado. Although you be no go 24-hour economy no nini. How's it gonna work? 107.3. How's it gonna work?
But how difficult na yes abana beba bontia because me promise 24-hour economy but me hwe no ma yentimi nyani say edin.
O you tinbo twonti. Nkofo bought into it oh. eko sekune ye campaign eko round also MP ato abamo ye be we amale ba be 24 hour economy. Oh yeah. Obe 24 hour economy na ebe ni adwuma ya ye nta on kan sa na chi. People bought into it. Regardless of the ridiculous explanation. I want to send this one order, man. People believed it. And we are where we are. How you stimulate demand. It's a credit economy. Dr. Baumia can was some. But because of the things that they said, the MPP aban wa bobosa. Mesisi I was a bossa no Ghana phone wa bobosa. Until they can't even come and speak about it. Abono, the truth is, if we are seeing baby advanced country young man they were university, you don't have to save, go and buy land and sign a court of a court of foundation. Ayana kakrakra 20 years na man is wooden area. Nowhere in this world. Every school any juma. But my current apartment, 1 bedroom. It's your rent advance behind you already will be TV na here. Ako supermarket. Ako ake free it's over 24 months. Fridge na here. Ako akamado. Appliances be here be the best start abrabo be furniture. Ni na ebo to ma corner akeden aka credit.
Na utwitwa ne kakra.
Na etua ne kakra. Nti 20 people we adwuma na bia ehwe TV a. Won't produce more TV a. Obi a we furniture won't produce more furniture.
Demand will hold.
Obi a we fridge won't produce more fridge.
Demand will hold.
And one will produce fridge. Now one also be here fridge. Obi here TV. So everybody be all you do bia no is buying through credit. That's how you stimulate demand. Dr. Baumiano formula. Also look, yeah, since you are nde nkanu yako university, I can just sneak loaner and yet three guarantors. Since you are no guarantor, MPP Abredo, the guarantor system was abolished. Why? Because now we have an ID from independence. Yenya credible ID be ada until nana do rank akufu ado na Abredo. Ono kwa yenu anum endis fun sama waka for. And they speak to the Ghana card and the benefits that is attached to it. Until we adopt that 24-hour economy here, we have to do an explanation. We build airports, airports. 24-hour economy on the airport building. Fellow Kwachifu so also watch sellers. And then the president Hamas over 7 gram me in the DBM. Watching them cut 11 p.m. on a
So Susan man bit me tondo me.
Messi President Hamas me in the D after 7 p.m.
It's 24 hours.
Until 24 hours, no one okay, but maybe I could talk it. So there's clear incoherence. No policy coherence. Only had someone. And see, look, I agree. There may be some positives. After all, since your interest rate, above say business is being benefit. Of course, AI will introduce you to my party, you know, so the whole dynamics. And I know it been a tax assessment be was a Toyota Vox use abade and here million. Was a mistake. Nay, a mistake. And then
public and you know. But say a Ricky Emma Sika.
Mid-year budget the in fact revenue performance what's done now abana ese ebana be 24-hour economy Now we focus now is on import duties. And I 24 hours on to Zumbia. One because I admitted about to Zumbia.
How?
Nanche importation the on your production in country.
Okay.
You are rather supporting factories in China.
So mbekosoro.
Enyo. No one yana for brana.
Oh, je wo mfa so ka.
And I will focus on revenue at the port. When we focus really, if say 24-hour economy will be all about, is to stimulate production here in country.
But then you import driven.
So that's the incoherence.
Meba cho temi ye ebia na one tiase me am ofa ejam fante on the brofo no tipa kiremutwi na Ghana for the tiase ye.
Mr. say 24-hour economy accelerated export why. We focus on the oil import duties.
Okay. So being cran woman infrabru chirim na naje ho nto. Okay.
We focus on to mean import duty. Until we focus your import duty. Our policy na nkasa no. You don't believe in it. But what's it? Ghana for I'm on mandate. MPP for was me and Kasa beam. When we free there.
I want to think sir.
Oh, then Kasa be I was hey, who are you to talk? You Ghanaians voted against you. The MPP, yes, we lost the election, but we are holding you to your own promises. Ghana Fuji na road to Abamo. Nti Abakasa. And this manifesto no me about opposition many time I can ye papa. Because MPP manifesto no nya banam nzo hia. Wakansa mo. Adania what's it? We National Service Teacher Trainee Platform portal.
Yeah.
Eni masama okeche trainee teachers are. What's what MPP one National Service for Trainee Teachers no? Waba abolition. Now we implement automatic placement of teachers. Every school now we place you. 2 years running. Teachers were the one in National Service. In fact, Honorable Haruna Edrusu, the Education Minister, financial clearance on here to recruit teachers, 7,000. When we school in the past 2 years is almost 60,000. And I'm saying, you know, this for one more Benemuda. Some one bar Benemuda. And I would have given them the benefit of the doubt. You know, when you the own Shishebi or ho aban ne sikasam total taxes say abanojeji nano more than 40% would to your public sector wages. Into say what promise and for there be 3 shifts from la 133.
That means a wage bill.
What it means is that they increase the wage bill no times 3. It's not possible. But what catch them that's what they're going to do.
Timbio mami, I hope hear me pa.
Mercy, no one pa the public sector wage bill.
I beg you for catch.
I beg you for I could say na. Oh yeah, be a hand chem do anan eduasa
30%.
40 40 plus eduanan plus. It says a bear formula 133. Or trade a be increase public sector wage bill no times 3.
Yeah.
What taxes in a bobo sacred as or and Sunday to me to ya workers cow. And then they go to ya NHIS. Abandoned to ya get fund. Statutory funds a bed in it ya. Bosaka crab body and put to Juma ne ahoba osiru a bed in it ya. They knew. But no for I petum da mo ka bia waka oninti na disappointment and kofu wenya waba na akonim sisia MPP na hihye enzama yi ya magana fo what's ya na ase the most Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo Nabredo in terms of economy. Anya boapayo. Circumstances are na ya komuni. And she shared the talk kunuma na ke the resolve ni. Ona the NDC for be ya wa bosodo ma yedu pepe so a yedu. Na mum so what to aba men be me ya ba. Yehu. Ye bompe. E ho bia mfi bibia amba. Dam na ye be hye ne nzama ma yetum ya magana na konkoro wide and wakoni. And I'm very, very, very clear in my mind. The Ghana for bets na supum.
Right.
Na watu abano the model what one.
Right. You be energy sector, but we are lawyer ni na unimum radio. Quickly, my main share OSP ne the Attorney General. Sir, yenya office of the Special Prosecutor. Now we need 2 means of a prosecutor. And who on first was say
oh, the channel yanya crankam for so. 7.3. I am yo pa de senior citizens be one comments often them NDC for an agenda the wopede will collapse office of the special prosecutor. Usande say on Tidama and them issue a very, very, very simple and straightforward. Yen fan there, High Court judge in Ukraino no ruling no, na or you're right. Yen fan do you're right. Say NDC for wopede special prosecutor no ojina no yejuma. Almost 2 weeks near judgment no obey from the High Court. Why hasn't the Attorney General issued the so-called authorization to the special prosecutor? 107.3. Abadan not stop Attorney General no. They obey issue authorization. It can be also or the special prosecutor and or show or the come Attorney General. The Attorney General man authorization and send with more in Ejuma. I'm saying that position itself, Nankasano, is wrong. But the judge, is entitled to his understanding of the law. Parliament was very clear in its mind what law they sought to pass. In fact, special prosecutors bill, Attorney General not about Parliament. And see, if he did not intend the body na ye create the power to prosecutor, why did he bring the bill? Yeah, possible ni we wanko. Attorney General the allies too, not about Parliament, to operationalize the special prosecutor's office. Regulation 11 of LI 2373. My special prosecutor no discretion to determine if after an investigation or no prosecutor. So it is being suggested that all that was done in vain or that it was done in error, in breach of the Constitution. When the Constitution itself grants the Attorney General power to vest that prosecutorial power to third parties in accordance with law. I cannot understand. I can't understand who. And there, Matsi, there, one of the respected former Supreme Court judges, I have enormous respect for him. Those who were way into controversy. I disagree with him.
And then okay.
Also, the sole power to prosecute is the Attorney General is the one that has sole power to prosecute. I'm not sure that's what the Constitution says. Permit me to read the Constitution, no. Relevant provision there. Okay,
can I be my man?
Say Constitution no. Attorney General power Article 88. Then.
Right, me working can tip me. Afi no join here na you know Honorable Andrew Agyapa Mercer Esquire and Komo, former Deputy Minister for Energy, former MP for Second D, and you know Nadine Komo. You remember energy sector until the Nyabutre na fi yen hwe the office of the special prosecutor was saying mumra no emranim fontina ye pese hwe because here office of the special prosecutor now we need to me so be prosecute dia. Why the office of the special prosecutor?
88.4. I'm gonna start with 88.3. Also, the Attorney General shall be responsible for the initiation and conduct of all prosecutions of criminal offences. All offences prosecuted in the name of the Republic of Ghana shall be at the suit of the Attorney General or any other person authorized by him in accordance with any law. Indeed, all offences prosecuted in the name of the Republic of Ghana shall be at the suit of the Attorney General or any other person, special prosecutor, authorized by him in accordance with any law. Special Prosecutors Act. Office of the Special Prosecutors Act.
At 2017? No?
Yes.
Okay.
So really, where's the conflict? Confusion over the provisions in on your end. But I'm glad the Supreme Court is seized with the matter. Apart from the appellate processor, special prosecutor were filed. Gentleman Ofi, Deputy Attorney General office, this suit not file was Supreme Court. Attorney General so any agent. But the Supreme Court back. So the Supreme Court has had occasion in the past to indicate that look, allow special prosecutor if so we need power to prosecute her. I'm not sure the Supreme Court would have said that at the time. But let's see. Because them suit, it did not relate to the issue that is before the court now. It's here my Supreme Court back. But NDC for one is the any na right from the very time special prosecutor touch one darling boy Martin Kwebu. Because of that, majority leader non chief whip will file a private members bill to want to seek to disband the office of the special prosecutor. No way expose on the one opposition to the bill right from the very beginning. Waba benim no ekwan bia do ba pekwan bi na we kun office no. Osande say special prosecutors to waba ina wotumi nya akukudur wo prosecute members of the administration were appointed one and survived. It demonstrates clear independence. The Obialun Tum on control special prosecutor into Osro. The young man here MPP for crowd were appointing if you are not that MPP for. And then you have to answer precon and sana and one 18 I calculated. It's a year one day Ghana for Oma President Fufu baby Aban Fufu be a goodwill.
Yeah.
Into 1 year and 10 minutes free ho. And sana one goodwill no I then
a papa. But
thanks be to God. You rise up together with the support of civil society. President was compelled to come out. The windyard. One withdraw the private members bill no. But certainly what per conflict be within the judicial system
to
do that. But
judicial system under NDC under John Dramani Mahama only saying ebi say the George for no bibri akoye NDC a George for the amount for can and America enti yedu ko judge nan kura be condition kura no untimi miti ni ejawo obedam 2-3 days until be jawo ejawo we am ranim ni.
It's unfortunate the judges bimo. I'm not sure they win now. What allow them a down minority leader or indicated through press conference to be influenced by government. Now where government ne bidding. was then the young constitutional architecture no or protect judiciary.
Yeah.
Of course, only a year ago na yet I own a corner what the fado would the sitting chief justice in a very, very dangerous manner. And we nisum the aban fufu bi obabe bia no onkokodam part ni bi. Osende sa aban fufu bi aban no so akodam part na you both subject yen judiciary to the same term as an outgoing administration. Yeah, damusa yemboa man kanko. And see yen admonition and the judges no one abide by one judicial oath. One year fair, 1 year impartial. I'm an officer of the court. And see, member pede mogu court no hufi. But Mercer, aban the no ako, aban no government will stay in office forever. McKay, time of President Kufuor ba aban first. MPP some the NDC is finished.
Agu.
We go. One ba ban mu biem. 8 years down the line, they were back. 2016 yes, NDC. That is the end of the party. 169 Nenya of parliament was unprecedented. Apart from 1992 and essentially one party parliament. Yes. 8 years down the line, President Mahama is back. Now, Casagrano is about to my President Bill.
Yeah.
Osendo no Jesus obey President Bill Bank 29th December 2016. Once saw in box right now and found extinct cubic. He didn't believe I was going to be president again. But he's back. And see, or there judiciary I mean they should learn something from this, that governments will come and go.
The Nimeren Castle.
And see, obey here, they want to obey neutral arbiters. Now we're applying the law in a manner that will be having your confidence.
Kakra. And then a beba Jaja, what yasem so. What him say, assembly A, B, A, B, a temua, A, ba, A, B, C. Obey not doing so best son. Why?
The law is in the bosom of the judge.
Oh, no one kukum.
The law is in his bosom. And interpretation, so the rules being all able to interpret Embrano in a manner obey to purpose. On its narrow appellate system, the one judge may make some mistake. 3 even could, and 5 crano. There's a review, and see there are checks and balances. Yen common law jurisprudence no were built into your justice delivery system. But to put your credibility on the line when a decision can be overturned by the next a higher court, no, really should in itself be deterrent enough. But it seems to me that the binium on for and a certain agenda was set up there, open the will promote no. Nana or promote. And see, let's see how it plays out.
Right, I feel what I you know, Honorable Andrew Agyapa Mercer, Esquire, former Deputy Minister for Energy, former MP for Second D, NRAD, and Como, ha assassin 107.3, assassin 99.7, or Tamale, assassin 98.5, I will come assassin 103, I will keep Coast Mining City Radio 89.5 for Takwan Swaye, my firma radio 103.3 will Kofodia Strong, 101.5 for Achimda Community, 103.3 war Achimda Yankee FM 95.9 ewo Sampa Bawa Radio ewo UK yemwajo and ye da so we choose ye na utien and remedy the bono hene bafo quickly yemra energy sector menim baby a wote won kran and baby a wote dundum kania sa
e check Ghana baby a wo dundum kania everywhere across the country and and a Pemuko Peace FM. Number say, onam Igwa Martina Doda or Ministry of Energy. Mempe them the light me the politics. They in your men this for waye. Then they say it say in summer John Jinapo, the current energy minister, okay, when they were in opposition. One wondered whether na pape onye jumo ministry had ana. Because no a deputy energy minister.
Yeah.
In fact, power. So he knew that problem and between 2012 and 2016, 2017. On yet the same problems no between 2017 and 2024. He knew it. Must say, John Jenapon knew the problems are no energy sector between 2012
to 2016.
The 2016. On yet the same as the problems on no between 2017 to 2024.
Okay.
2012 to 2016. And now a generation problem.
Generate
Yes.
power no.
Which them generation problem no was largely because ni niska yedebo to fuel.
A power plants no.
Power plant. No power plant.
Me say you need scared better for a power.
A power plant. That was the main problem.
Okay.
Ekea, President Mahama, of course, State of the Nation, 2013. And okaka de ship na anchor wa damage pipeline or the gas.
Free Nigeria.
Nigeria or the bar.
Yeah.
Gas no a fuel. It is a gas no bar. Eto bibi offering light crude oil LCO. Na the power plants no. But ni entum nto. So there was a generational shortfall. And this one solution to that problem was to contract more power. One of the things apart from the debt, we have so much excess capacity.
Take or pay now.
Thank you very much. We have so much. Into ECG, and one pair, no what disca in the entire energy value chain. Power producers, they were state owned. They were IPPs, independent power producers.
Yeah.
State owned power producer only VRA. No bui. VRA ne bui we use hydro.
Okay.
Of course, VRA no or thermal assets or Takrady enclave. And now IPPs no. Right? No will generate power. And when we interface with consumer, we generate power now. Gridco, one transmission lines will move power no from the generation point. Now what about BSPs, bulk supply points no. And one no our transition ama ECG. Now ECG will carry power no from there
No,
to YNFF through the transformers. ECG pe no what jiska. Fiami na oho. Na wetua Gridco cow. Wetua power producers in the cow. They are then supposed to use the money to pay for fuel and all those kinds of things to power the plant. But ECG is kawajiji biano on tumuntia power producers in the cow. Because contractor was signed on take or pay. They couldn't generate And PURC, one pass them excess power no cost no to the consumer. And so there's always a shortfall in ECE revenue.
Okay.
Besides that, one system no is problematic. Into our technical losses, no commercial losses. Want to be one skin na or two. Every time the other government no support one to be able to generate power and distribute and sell to us. That was the problem.
Between 2012 2016.
Oh yes. That was the problem. But time be bad no. The generation problem had largely been resolved because of the excess. But there was debt. And I care. Bonds biya kenoforiata raise through collateralization of ESLA. Also, and this for the propaganda.
Energy sector levy.
Yes. Why did they do that? I work out 2.5 billion the whole. Every month we are ESLA generate 110 million. On your exact figures. What it means is that about to take meanwhile our recurrent bills, current ones, and our debt so.
Okay.
In time people know into your account they are not interested in producing the power for you. In time what can every month be ajijin and kakra kene de kotu kakra, ajijin kakra kene de kotu kakra, which is not making any impact in terms of one ability to generate power for you. So what do? Aban say, okay, yam bobosa, na yentu ya debt no down. Na proceeds na bank kakra no ya da service account no. It's the same thing. That's how we are able to manage to get
stable electricity.
But shortfalls no because of the contracts that had been signed.
Take or pay.
So you have to manage it. On the introduce cash waterfall mechanism because ECG and what did ya last month
but honorable obi say a then between 2012 2016 and then Ebema NDC are buying a go for take or pay, knowing very well say Kaniana holding you will be as soon as so come out. Okay, but on for excess capacity.
You see, what your BBR offered IPSMP as a power system master plan. It requires that or they to a forecast would demand.
Okay.
Now it deploy generation to meet the demand going forward.
Okay.
Inti remember more World Bank document bi wa ha. Ochre where we were in 2012.
Okay. Take or pay no year between 2012 2016 and this ya ban betina kunwa so no nkania na ho de no mse hia mo e no mokwaji bi ba no ayeka edan yenso asoman a yigusu a ye ko saa kon no open nkania no umpe o western contract na wie and we senya this ya ban a me hu bi da se wodidi ame ade no ntimi ni bio de oto aduane no wakọ so oma waduane wasu bedi o wunni o twiaka ade no so ntimi ni 1 year we and 2 for say aduane no for what ona bo wi ayenko
2012 na yen installed capacity ye be 2200 megawatts.
Okay.
Na yen peak demand ye be 1800.
That means your excess or
na your excess.
Okay.
2014 it was the same, peak was the same. 2015 and ye increase yen capacity to about 3600. Yen peak was about the same as the 2014 figure.
That means still your excess.
Still your excess. 2016 17 additional power was added, and that power in a document in that power now was added from 2015.
Okay.
But every end consumption pattern now, as of 2020, na power na adding in now, no, you consume any of it. 107.3. Ninchasini then. There were different power sources. Into every day, biano, grid could determine which one to dispatch.
Okay.
Every day. Into say, what's your fuel cost and generation cost? No, we determine the least cost generation and the dispatch. It is possible that Tico installed, but what dispatch a Mary?
Okay.
Because of the gas that is going to use and the contractual arrangement and all. Because remember also there, time no, and ENI gas, so was take or pay. Yentum consume ni na in the west. Until the ENI will inject the gas in the from the UTI. So what did we do? Yeah, reverse flow to move some of the gas from west on West African gas pipeline to the east,
okay,
to support power generation whatever. Now you move a Mary plant so car power ship no. There's a call Takrady to consume some of the gas there. Prior to that, no cost that you incur no, or you're both on the fuel side and the generation side. Because there were excess capacity take or pay on power generation and take or pay gas. It was a multi problem. So we had to manage it skillfully to ensure that power will reach consumer at all times. And see, during our era, the period that and the light no occur offering now, it wasn't because we didn't have generation. Unlike in the 2020, 2012, 2016 period.
Yeah.
Honestly, the current energy minister, he knew. But on the politics there, yes, he dum ne says ya. Dum son ye di says for. Now fast forward, you come back into the seat. And you have to take power off to replace transformers, to do maintenance. Then my MPP ni ye doom, ya string high tension cables. Ye trap pictures in ya de tray. Osi abano that Ghana for. But you have come, and yes, I agree. Yen distribution transformers no, it be a chair. And ECG have had a program.
But 2024, yeah, maintenance.
Oh yeah, maintenance. Yeah, maintenance. Aye, every year be away maintenance. We turn the power off. Oh no, what catch and oye ndada ne de dada grofo de oye dum so na wa babad ne onye dum sesi. To the point, the care. Energy minister crowd were pressing her there. Give us timetable. I say make a timetable with him fa na bro. Because the problem that we are encountering no at the time no on your generation, because there was sufficient enough generation. And when you can say Minister Nankasan did the press conference, okay, he's indicated that there was sufficient generation at least until last week. At the ECG 4 year transformer replacement, so called. My question is, transformer will replace Bizu any fan.
Mentiasi o.
Miss ECG transformers why juma a replace the transformers a replace transformers in the farm.
Like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
So why were we getting light off at night? Because a transformers are and during the day and then after 6 p.m. In any event, ECG one maintenance team no why are him no why juma at the same time onam doma transformer replacement of course light off across the country. So it tells you that there is a bigger problem abandon kanokwer on French Ghana for.
As a former minister, energy minister, probably a who be the ordinary Ghanaian who say bibi wo.
Me a sure part the bibi wo. I'm trying to still dig. I suspect that Ghana Gas last week we issue statement be together with Greco. The one hit management system be was say, but they have to replace it. Them equipment no although import within hours also I fix a way. Muntu me verify it. But I have a strong suspicion that there is a problem somewhere that they are not telling us. Because
and yet transformers.
No. The transformers, yes, but I see the transformers are or they doom light no. Ono mini wan ya adwen. Or they doom. O say there sabi wa hwana ne ba na eka task in there live electricity. Electric kettle crano. So more shocker or then. Into some major transformers a replacer or they doing. And yes, a communicate to consumers no they doing. Na ye we are na so. Into mambaka there say or you no quarter warrior transformer replacement, which I believe that ECG will do it from time to time. Won't doom light no. What doing? No, that one I will grant them.
Because they are annual rituals.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But how it is widespread across the country? 2 days ago, from there 8 p.m. to there 4 a.m. Non time was this a transformer?
Abranti could keep so say all the about 3 days.
Yeah, because also that's really the problem. But unfortunately, with the fire, Akoso brother, you transition to full blown doom so. Full blown.
But Jano Akoso Mudiano need to be called so doom so nationwide.
Oh, take out all Akosombo awful. Almost 1,000 megawatts of power. 25% of your generation is gone. Minim what remedial measures obotum why and then the minister no say power be by on 100 megawatts. He didn't explain. Also 2 units be about on. I can't understand that major control room na wash no portion be one was severe obotum wa transmit electricity na one shame ni because ijeno one show VRA one Akosombo generation plant no. It is also 2 units about on 2 units of what? No journalists and call press conference now. So be want see system now since we went to Mbisan the relevant questions in respect of some of these things. Because also 2 units about on 2 units of what? Akosombo. No way. 2 ana. What? So if we way 2 how are they going to transmit the power to the grid? Because system not transmit the power not to the grid. No, only grid go for one stop station or one wash no. So how are they transmitting? Also by weekend, no problem no worry resolve. Minister, didn't quarrel, yes, bro. It can't happen. Can't happen. Can't happen.
Are you based on
No. Mercy. You see, I there. Also, men they are trapped by their way too. Cause in the man, I would have expected there. Yes, or your force major. On ye President Mahama na waye ma akusumbo washo. Substation na washo no. Definitely obey your impact on available power.
Yeah.
Ghana for your battle wasi. But one pedo what say anye there, the Doomsok King Kong is back. Dama, His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, okay. That Mr. Mahama, the legacy anye Doomsok.
Yeah.
They don't want it. But it's not what you want to. It's the reality on the ground. Ashanti region problem wa ho. We know. Yawa banum yanyim. So this is a movie. I'm Mary.
I recall.
No, it's a secret on your way.
No, I recall.
Your movie called Ashanti. Axa one plant. No one contract for Spa. We renewed it. It was take or pay.
Thank
you. What can one some pee? But moving the two plants then won't solve all the problems. There are some additional problems you have to resolve. Abra program never and to resolve them issue. It's what you have to communicate. Because Ghana for solutions.
Not explanations.
Explanations are the one of the explanations that you're hearing. 107.3. It didn't explanations we are. How are you solving it? When are we getting the power? That's all. And I would expect that he will be truthful. Come and say that, hey, Motsiji, I know, CCI will do some. Namum, and the more year to Wahuni, a crew, a bien basa. Hopefully, within 6 months, because that's the least.
Yeah, but that's me.
Minimum basis.
Former minister.
Yeah, I look at crowd about the year.
You better do.
It's not a 1 week problem, la. How is it going to? And how long it takes to build a substation? Now, some of these equipment in Krampono or other than advance, now we manufacture more.
They better to keep 4 months, 3 months.
Oh, easy. Until we are in for a long haul. And see, when I heard the minister also by weekend, the problem was resolved. Now, how is it going to happen?
Whether I am Shishi Pana, they took Ghana for.
Oh, I am Shishi some. But I'm saying that with what I know, I'm not sure that a 1 week problem. And say 10 years. Transformers 2,500. And ostensibly was an in fact Nankasas Cross also 3 months programmer war year in Ashanti region. 3 months program. And so how does he say that it will be resolved by weekend? How?
So that Ghana for
must say Nankasa Noka the 3 months program. We are where phase 2. Why phase 1? 3 months. You are why phase 2. Anna. And so how is it 3 months? How is it 1 week?
And no 1 week. I said weekend. They are coming 4 days.
Oh, I can bet 3 days and a week was how is that going to happen? Now this same man says that by weekend now I resolve problems. So he himself is also saying there is a 3 months program to replace transformers also esisa ebo dum light no. It also why instruct ECG managing director there on communicate at.
As former energy minister, deputy, who expects to buy the timetable, beba?
Only choice. So that in to my plan. Timetable no. Yes. About my MP before ammunition more than politics. Many problem. And that's the burden. A political party be our benum no carry. Yeah, mistakes. What do you campaign against you?
Of course.
And so also a mistake. Yeah, there be a campaign against you. But Ghana for would deserve no quarrel. No. And if say what challenge be a na abondewu amobia wa then we tum wa plan. Osa na sebi wa nye bia no generator. Yeni anom hairdressers, barbers, wonyi generator. Wopede wo hu de moba shop a mo wa light na ma be yedwuma wo bo 5 aboko off. Nti mo customers bi na ma from na wa ba ntama na ma from ho na wa ba. Ama metu my medwuma wie na ma
proper planning.
Yes, that's all. Say replacement of transformer now why na across the country, which in itself is not possible. It's not possible. And the moment train there, what teams, 200 teams. On any pop for the transformer, no the truck credit back carry if you warehouse and that could easily from what trucks are in. Transformer on ye lightweight. And the crane that the lift. They see truck now trucks are walk crane no inbuilt crane on the what the ejuma is it 100 of them are what the ejuma at the same time in the whole Ghana light behind the door offer assuming grade 100 sisi am new kese what ejuma so why are people sleeping in darkness at this time? Like I said, ebia because of Akosombonti, now CCIA going to full-blown doom sono. There will be light out widespread across the country. Be bold and say so. Now go plan. Nanyin.
Sign who energy minister, Honorable John Jinapo, and who rating between 0 to 10. Send the Bemano.
Oh, I mean, Uncle, and see. I wish him well. I mean, your politics of contributing just so that you can advance yourself. No, I don't believe in that. Sebiwa awesome Ghana. Ekwani biado nipa na oba fande onye ejuma ore no. Rate bi amo rate biado say msama ha mo yi nefi on ka fam na mmra na kwanke. Osa na me ndisi. But I sincerely wish him well. It's a difficult position to occupy. Now you don't want to one summer work king. When they knew the truth, the electricity and our power when Juma. If you don't have a generational shortfall, necessarily oba require there ebe your power rationing na system na no operation the crown of fort bottom waba some localized yes which will lead to light off in certain communities and to more notice in advance and see say a replacement of transformers as they have been communicating now. What is the scope and why is it there? The exercise no is looking to affect everywhere in the country when transformer or a certain geographical area or serve. Into those are legitimate questions, sir. Ye baby so. But beyond that, I wish him well. I wish that he is able to deliver so that yen energy space no will stabilize. Mbreno soon. Nagana fo we nkrofo with the oman nenima. Enye wo failure necessarily.
Of course.
And Obama what to Obama ibi fufer. Or any ideas, the vision, the policies. Nagana fo be evaluate na waka there. Or a superior to obi. And this is for a politics of manka akuhisam mfon to mo opponent no. Na mfanda dankofo me emotional politics. Manka kan sama minim no nya no kwar na want to abamam. I'm not in that kind of politics.
Okay.
No.
Mamina say Honorable Andrew Agyapa Mercer Esquire, former Deputy Minister for Energy, former MP for Second D, was say we are Ghana niya jiraye because en kani and the obede mache abusumi nsia was say be kumananye zana kan.
Oh. 6 months today. If say bulk supply point no station or akosombodo has to be replaced. Other way for and sana we evacuate power no from akosombo into our homes are minimum 6 months.
Right, may I say